Having Fun with Smartphones, QR Codes and Thalman Branch Library's Summer Reading Program. A project proposal for LIBR 246 by Nadia Abdullah, Nora Hill-Luna, Stacy Lau, Michelle Rosenberger, and Paul Wolf. Our project proposal is to place QR codes on Thalman Branch Library's Summer Reading Program promotional materials that are targeted toward teens and adults. These materials include flyers, bookmarks, t-shirts, and advertisements. The QR codes would contain a variety of information and activities for these age groups, tying in with the Summer Reading Program. QR stands for Quick Response. QR codes are a specialized form of barcode that can be scanned by mobile internet devices with cameras, such as smartphones and iPads. In other words, they're those funny squares with all the dots inside them you're seeing everywhere lately, from soda pop cups to business cards. When scanned, the QR codes open up information for immediate viewing on your device or savable links that take you to a website. QR codes are an appealing technology for libraries because they are easy to use and interactive, as well as easy and low cost, or even free to create. Using QR codes can benefit libraries in several ways. They're a flexible technology. Libraries at the University of Utah are using QR codes in 3 different ways. They immerse them in their digital collections to enhance user experience and aid user access. They use them to widen patrons' access to information services through mobile access to library resources. And they use them in addition to the more traditional paper maps to provide directions to their libraries, as well as to help patrons navigate within the libraries to collections and study rooms, which helps save paper usage. QR codes can be used creatively to lend a sense of fun to library promotions, as we propose to do with the Thalman Library Summer Reading Program materials as well. For example, Pikes Peak Library District put QR codes on postcard mailings with a picture of a couple lying in the snow and the caption, "Frozen to Death on Pikes Peak, August 21st, 1911, to promote its video, Frozen to Death on Pikes Peak, a Cold Case Investigation." QR codes are still new to patrons, and using them on summer reading materials would be fresh and new, sparking interest. They would be a great way for Thalman Library to show off its technical savvy as well, and would serve to attract and retain younger patrons, an important demographic for our libraries. When implementing any new technology, it is important to anticipate possible roadblocks to success. With QR codes, possible stumbling blocks can come from either the user end or the staff side of things. In order to make the project go smoothly, it is crucial to get staff buy-in before it starts. Staff trainings need to include the rationale for the project, and of course both its technical aspects and customer service orientation specific to QR codes and the summer reading program. For users, the project's success depends on the technology operating as expected. It is important to exercise quality control and for staff to be able to advise and troubleshoot. Quality control with regard to QR codes means making sure codes are printed clearly and products have no flaws that would make the codes not scan. It includes making sure linked websites are mobile friendly and having a list of free QR code scanning apps previously tested on a variety of devices that staff can recommend to patrons. It is also a good idea to include patrons who do not have mobile internet devices. This can be done by setting up a kiosk in the library where patrons can use a device to scan the QR codes there if they like. After researching both free and paid options, we recommend using QR Stuff for Thalman Library's summer reading program promotions. QR Stuff, an online application available at www.qrstuff.com, offers features not included in the free options Google and Bitly. Some of these options are the ability to create codes in a variety of fun colors, to generate codes that are printable on a variety of products such as t-shirts or hats, a comprehensive suite of analytics tools for assessing the success of the program as well as areas for improvement, and access to account history. QR Stuff is easy to use, and the annual cost is low at $89.95 for a 12-month subscription. Once the program has launched, it will be important to continue to maintain the QR codes in order to keep patrons interested in coming back for more. New QR codes will need to be generated periodically, and existing QR codes will need to have text and links refreshed. Our recommendation for the summer reading program is 10 codes for the 2-month period, with codes refreshed either weekly or bi-weekly depending on patron interest. Staff will need to stay informed of all program updates in order to promote the program to patrons, so ongoing information about the QR code project will need to be included in staff communications. To assess the success of this project, QR Stuff's analytic tools will be used to measure the use of the QR codes, as well as which QR codes are getting the most use. For example, it will be helpful to know whether flyers distributed in the community or codes placed inside the library get more use, or whether patrons visit codes linking to the library catalog or to summer reading program games, and so on. Existing web tools available to the library will be used to assess whether there are any increases in website usage, circulation of targeted materials, or library summer reading program event attendance that may be attributable to the QR code program. This information will be used to make decisions about the future of the QR code program at Thalman Library, including possible expansion of the program or whether or not to renew the QR Stuff subscription or move to one of the free but more limited options. In conclusion, adding QR codes to Thalman Library's summer reading program materials will add a sense of relevance and fun to the teen and adult program, appealing to smartphone and social media users and increasing participation in the summer reading program by this growing and important patron demographic. Thank you.